Oh yeah, it'll do that. Welcome in, gamers. Welcome in, folks. My hat is crooked, but it's a bucket hat, so it's okay. Actually, this is pretty bad, though. Hang on. This is incredibly crooked today. Hang on. Hang on. We can solve this. We can solve this. Behind the ears. And then ears up. Alright, this is slightly better. Welcome in, everybody. Raffle, welcome in. Delandros, welcome in. Stacks, welcome in. Thank you for the hydrate. And we'll get your beeps on the way here. Stacks, your beeps are on the way. Welcome in. Chosen, welcome in. Good afternoon, sir. Folks, welcome in. Sorry, I got started a little late today. I restarted I updated my computer last night and then it shut down, and then I woke up today and turned it on. And it wasn't like terrible. I've had worse like starts after a full shutdown before, but this one was like enough where I was like, nah, I think we're gonna restart. And the restart did its job. We are looking good on our end. Chosen is gonna get some beeps too. I'm gonna go ahead and get those going now. Chosen, your beeps are on the way. Good luck, sir. Chopin. Chopin, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. We are doing another edition of Safari Week. However, we are Safari Strong. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise, alright? Alright, I'm gonna put my cheese stick snacks in my pocket. And then we'll come back to those later. Folks, we got a shorter stream today. I am gonna be hard stopping at 4 or around 4. We'll see. I have to sign up for my shifts for work. Don't get me started on how, like, dumb it is, but I have to sign up for my shifts that are going to open up sometime around 4. So I need to make myself available for that so that I don't miss it. So we'll be wrapping up around then, and then, the rest of my evening is just crazy from there. So it's not like something I can just pause stream and then do. It's, oh, that's going to take up a little bit of time, and then I move on to the rest of my day. So, that'll be going on around 4. So we're going to get 3.5 hours of shiny hunting in. Let's go ahead and quickly get through our dailies. Y'all are welcome to help on these. The sooner we get through them, the better. Let's go ahead and go to those. So we'll start with the Wordle. We always start with anime. Ooh, we could go twist. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. It's either skill or shill, or it's skill. Oh, it's not. Is it shill? Wait, what else could be? It's shill. Okay. Wordle in 5, but we got it quick enough. I don't mind. Moving on to the connections. Music, gram, driver, vision, tube, crop, book, app, orchestration, extension, tank, kinesis, prompter, halter, lyrics, plugin. Ooh, okay. Plugin, app, extension, There's something else that goes with these. Could it be music? No, there's music goes with enough. I feel like other stuff here, maybe. I don't think it's book. Let's go with this to start. Nope. Okay, so it's not music. Could be book. Could be driver, maybe. Okay, cool. All right. Lyrics, music, orchestration. That's not enough to go off. You could go maybe book. Yeah, things that go into a musical. Elements of a musical. All right, cool. Prompter. Tube, Instagram, YouTube, Instagram. That's as far as I got with that one. Kinesis. Tank. Crop. Vision. Help me out with this one, guys. What do we got? Trying to find another group of 4 here. Think clothing. Oh, so like crop top, tank top, tube top, and then halter top, prompter top. Is it halter? It can't be halter. Vision top, grab top, kinesis top, halter top, prompter top. There's no way it's halter. Oh my god, it is. What's a halter top? Telegram, telekinesis, teleprompter, television. Ooh, that's smart. I like that. One Panamon, welcome in. Alright, next one is the Pokedoku. Kanto Bug, Cowboy Hat Caterpie. Ooh, we still Scatterbug too. All right, Bug Ground is an Incada. Already have it. Wormadam. Damn, that's both of the Bug Ground types. Go Wormadam. Bug Fighting. So obviously you got Heracross. Yeah, we'll just go Heracross. I don't care. Fighting Mega. I've already used Pheromosa, unfortunately. Well, let me double check. Yeah, I've already used Pheromosa. Let's see. Kanto dual types. So let's start with the more specific ones. Kanto Mega Evolved. Do we have Aerodactyl yet? Nope. Do we go Starmie yet? Yeah. Kanto Mega Kangaskhan? No, already have it. We done Venusaur? We have Blastoise? No, we have. Raichu. We can do those now. Kanto dual type, we'll come back to that one. Mega Evolve Fighting. Well, Heracross. No, we just did that one. Fighting Megas. Oh, I'm blanking on the name. Phalanx. Get that one out of the way. Mega Evolved Ground. Ooh, Lucario would be a good one too. I don't know if we have Lucario done. We got both of the Lucarios available. Huge Phalanx grab. Mega Ground. So we start with Garchomp. Garchomp Mega Z is just Dragon. Can't do that one. There's There's no Mega Powdon. Go Mega Steelix, maybe? Yeah, we can do that one. Dual type ground. Got a lot of... Ooh, Excadrill would have been a good one, too. We can actually just pop Excadrill. Never mind, we've already used that one. Ground dual type. We could start with the ground flying types. Ground normal, Ursaluna. We could do Ursaluna, it's fine. Kanto dual type. Dual type fighting. Dual type fighting. Let's get those Megas out of the way. Let's get Staraptor Mega out of the way. And then Kanto dual type. Thinking normal flying types. How are the Dodes doing? We did both the Dodes. Kanto dual type. Kanto dual type. This is Butterfree. Cool. And we got a Wild Glimmet in the PCG. Go ahead and get your hands on that. That is an events encounter. Be sure to get your hands on that one. 107. Most unique was 70. We're in the 79th percentile with this one. Let me just confirm. Yeah, there were only 2. We had both of them already. So 107, 8 new. And then finally, let's do the Patate. Daily mini golf course. Mini golf hole. Alright, today is a par 10. Oh no! In the drink! Oh my god, what am I doing? Oh, this is gonna be a tough one. Let's go! Albatross, baby. Could have done better, but I'll take it. I like it. Alright, that's gonna do it for our dailies. Let's go ahead and get set up here. Let me go full frame. Close all these bad boys out. Push all these over. I'm gonna get my YouTube chat up in case I miss any YouTube chats. Those out. And then we go to our screens. We are once again fueled by Celsius Peach Vibe. I am not sponsored by Celsius, but it'd be really cool if I was. Alright. So, we're going to try something. We're going to try an experiment today. We're going to test fishing encounters. And we're going to do it with one game. One game has Illuminate at the front of the party, one or the other. The other does not. The reason we are doing this is because somebody that I was in a stream of yesterday said that Illuminate boosts the fishing encounter spawns. And I just don't agree with that. Now, what we have been doing is we have, you know, 2 Staryu's already in the front of the party here, right? So the idea is that we take one of these. So I'm going to take the left one, I'm just going to put it not in the front of the party. We're going to put the Farfetch'd there. And now we are going to test whether or not it works. Also, I don't know what's in those eggs either, so that's going to be interesting. But, so my left, which is right, which is FireRed. So FireRed is going to not have Illuminate, and LeafGreen will. And we're going to see if that affects our fishing encounter rates. There's a video by Brosidin out there that says Illuminate boosts fishing encounter spawns in FireRed and LeafGreen. And fishing was not affected in any way for encounter rates until Emerald, with the introduction of Sticky Hold and Suction Cups being able to affect fishing. That has not been the case with these games. So we're going to go ahead and cast, and that'll get us started. Okay, so FireRed got one right away. D2 welcome in. This cow's just kicked up a bunch of dust. Maybe sneeze. 20 cow-looking cameras for D2. Hit the button. Okay, right off the bat here, I'm noticing no difference in the encounters. Chosen, thank you for the luck. We are accruing shiny luck, and I think if we accrue just enough, we'll be able to finally get a shiny in the Safari Zone. So thank you for adding to the shiny luck fund. Yeah, I'm noticing, like, no difference than what I was doing from yesterday. Alright. I went in maybe hoping I could get 1,000 encounters done today. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hit that, personally. In, what, like 3 hours and 20 minutes? It'd be cool, but I'm not going to hold myself to it. How's everybody's day? Thanks for joining me at 1 in the afternoon, folks. Raffle, how did the rest of Minecraft go? Did you avoid the warden? Oh, dude, we got one tap. So me and Chopin got, once I was done with stream and done with, like, shit I needed to get done for my Pokemon League, we hopped on a call and played Peak. And then once we wrapped, I just had, like, you and a few other streamers just up on my monitor. And I was like, oh, by the way, Raffle's playing Minecraft right now. And he's like, what? So then we hopped in, and then he started explaining basically what you were doing. And I was like, oh, this seems, like, very interesting. He's like, yeah, he could have wool, and that would be, like, a solution for not having to, like, crouch and, like, move around slowly the entire time. But he's crouching, so he's doing that well. And I didn't get to see the rest of it, but good. Got a shiny Sandshrew and Barboach. Yesterday on Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire was a good afternoon and finished most of the chores. Hell yeah. Chose them. But I also did find the song for the Ancient City, so it's in the rotation now. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, there's a lot that I don't know about Minecraft. And I've only learned, like, a fair amount of it recently just from watching another streamer play Minecraft. Of, like, oh, this is what you do, this is how you go about, like, beating the game. Like, this is everything you need to do to then build towards that. Whereas, like, I had only watched somebody just kind of do, like, a custom build. Where it was, I'm still going to find all the resources and everything, but I'm going to make it look the way I'm going to make this world look the way I want it to. More so than just, like, story stuff. So when you say song for the Ancient City, I don't know what that means. But I'm glad it went well. I'm glad you had fun. We're all enjoying the variety week, to say the least. Chosen, you should send the Sandshrew and Barboach into the Discord. I want to see those. Let me see. I want to see the baby. Oh, you did? Wait, it might have been after Lucky Sparkles. Because Lucky Sparkles posted his stuff. Oh, no. Oh, shit. This was literally like today. Woohoo! Nice. Let's go. I like the photo. You caught the Sandshrew blinking. I'm glad you got that photo. Nice shiny Barboach. Hell yeah. I don't think I've ever seen Barboach as shiny before. Neat. Alright, cool. Alright. So I noticed in certain areas in Minecraft, it'll play a song made for the area, and I really like it. And I really liked it, and it added to the ambiance of it. Oh, okay, cool. So you can basically take a song that plays for a specific area, and then you can just play it everywhere, then. That's good. Yeah, it was great timing. Working on Zangoose now, debating on Shroomish or going back to Makuhita after. Are you still hunting for Lapras as well? Or are you taking a break from that? But I'm liking the Omega Ruby hunting. It's fun. I think my first ever shiny hunt, like, Pokemon that I hunted was in that game. And I want to say I got a shiny... I think I got a shiny Remoraid. That was my first one that I... Oh, no, it was a shiny Corphish. Shiny Corphish was the first hunted shiny I did. I did that via the fishing chain method. Correct. Just taking a slight break, close to 5k on it. 48.60 to be exact. Hell yeah. What song? The Ancient City song. Dennis, welcome in. Subscriber Deoxys Dennis. Dennis getting your 17th cow-looking Cameroat. Add it to the pasture. A wild Slugma. Slugma nuts. I was Eevee training in Emerald on just like my base game, like my cartridge game. And I found a shiny Slugma because I was trying to get the Spec-A from the route that's east of Falarbor Town. The one that's got the suit fallen on it, the soot. Every spawn there except for the Skarmory yields Spec-A, so it's a really good one for Eevee training. And I found a shiny Slugma there once. I think I named it Sabrina Carpenter because I was listening to Sabrina Carpenter when I caught it. Ooh, Palindrome encounter coming up. 95.59. It is a Sea King, and it is not shiny. Max level 30, though. But yeah, the thing that makes this hunt so difficult, especially for the Dragonair, is that you can't, like, repel trick at all. If you could repel trick, it would be easy. You just set it to a 31 and higher, and then you'd get the Dragonair at 100% encounter rate. But because fishing doesn't require you any steps, they were like, no, it's not going to count for fishing. So there's like no manipulation you can do on this hunt. Trying to find the Spotify link. I thought I saved it. Wait, post it in here because I'm interested. Maybe I want to add it to the fishing playlist. You are permitted to post this link. Papa, welcome in. Hell yeah. Okay, and then let me look those up. Because then we're just going to listen to this for a little bit. The song is Ancestry. I see. I see. Minecraft, caves and cliffs. Ooh, spooky. Unreal Papa getting their 8th cow-looking camera up. If you haven't gone through some of Lena Raine's other Minecraft bangers, you ought to. Best music disc in the game might be hers. The, like, it sounds like a grainy, like, vinyl. Ancestry. Alright, well, we're gonna run with this for a little bit. Ethereal's a good way to describe it. This would be an epic song to get a shiny to. I'm being so for real. Put on the original Minecraft soundtrack. You will find at least 3 bangers for fishing playlist. Hell yeah. I might have to do a little snooping to make sure I find the right ones. Ooh, okay, there it is. I see it now. Okay, I see the vision. I see the vision. This is, like, good intro music, too. Like, as we're doing the countdown. Obviously, nobody's gonna compete with the Blizzard medley, but... This is good, like, oh, stream's about to start vibes. Still looking for our first Dragonair today. We found 15 Dragonairs yesterday in 1,300 encounters. And I don't really know how many we're going to be able to do today. I don't plan on taking any breaks today either, so it's just going to be non-stop for 3.5 hours. The area music they implement can go nuts, but it also doesn't play consistently. The music of Minecraft is heavily based on chance as well as environment biome, so the odds of lining up this song every time you hit the deep dark isn't high. Makes for cool individual moments like this. Hell yeah. Yeah, man. This slaps. I like it. I don't think this will be on the fishing playlist, but there will be a playlist for this. This will exist on a playlist somewhere. Honestly, this could be on the lock-in playlist. We might see this when we're hunting Registeel then. I was very thankful I shut off my Spotify lo-fi tracks to experience this organically. Hell yeah, man. Epic gamer moments caught on camera is experiencing music organically. Raffle, what's on the docket for the rest of the week? I think I briefly looked at your schedule, but what's coming up today? Today afternoon. And then Mega Man today and tomorrow, Legend of Zelda Thursday, Epic. Friday, Friend Slop, Saturday... Oh, Friend Slop, Saturday, Sunday. Zelda Thursday, Friday. There we go. Got it, okay. Hell yeah. And then Chopin wrapped up Chibi Robo last night. Chopin, what have you got on the docket tonight? I know we were kind of talking about what it could be. I met someone who wrote their doctoral thesis about how they hated Minecraft music because of the adverse chance effects of the music system they use. Basically, they say there's a population of people who never connect with the music despite playing the game because the music never lands correctly in their chances. Interesting. Wow, a doctoral thesis on that is awesome. I don't go out of my way to read doctoral theses, but that'd be very fun. Okay, so this is... Now we are listening to Echo in the Wind, and then An Ordinary Day is coming up next. We'll rock the Minecraft music for a little bit. Kind of fits the serenity of fishing. The ladies call me doctoral thesis. Dr. Eel thesis. Incredible. $10-stream streak. Papa W for the 10-stream streak. Papa, please. Papa Infinite Fusions was fun. That person was teaching music theory, by the way. They had a theory PhD. In theory, they have a PhD. In theory. If I had a theory PhD, I would be using that shit all the time. Chopin, should I go back and get my PhD in theory just for a bit? We running it back at Mizzou? Because I'm imagining he got it at Mizzou, or did he get it somewhere else? Just someone I met? Gotcha. Yeah, man. Go through master's program and then doctoral program, and then people ask, oh, why did you pursue music theory? And I'm like, for a bit. Because I thought it would be funny to say this every time. Unironically get your PhD in music theory for no reason other than a pun. Like... That's the most on-brand thing for me to do, you know? The only thing is I don't like school. Me if I continued my degree in music, LMAO. Raffle, were you pursuing a degree in music? Tell us more. I'm intrigued. Because Chopin here is a music master himself. Hooch, welcome in. Hooch with your 15th Caliban camera and the shiny luck. Add it to the accrual of shiny luck. Hooch, get out of here. It's too hot for you. Damn! Womp womp, Minions movie. Finny Finn, welcome in. Getting your 3rd cow-looking camera up. We got all the fun characters coming in today. This is fun. Yeah, 4.5 years of music education, was one of the top baritone saxophone players in the state of Alabama at the collegiate level. Holy crap. I remember you mentioning you had experience with the saxophone. But 4.5 years of music education. Dog, you gotta chat with Chopin. What the hell did they do to Run 23? Yeah, Chopin's in music education as well. Damn, Raffle lore drop? Chopin. No, it's a show in a pan. That's Chopin stream. Nothing related to the music whatsoever. Oh yeah, we got a wild cutie fly. Bug fairy type. So you could go netball, you could go fantasy ball, but I'm gonna be going feather ball because it's one of the lightest Pokemon in the game. Yeah, I really wanted to be a teacher, but due to my university getting hit by a tornado going through the pandemic, it ruined the entire education side of the curriculum. Oh my god. So I swapped to general studies to stop giving up money accruing student debt. Yeah, it's a tough call to make, but sometimes shit just happens and there's really no way around it. Yeah, that sounds familiar. Yeah, I mean, our music school had like a ton of like funding issues, right? Chopin and I went to college together. That's how we know each other. Well, depends. Are we on? Oh, we're on Ordinary Day now? An Ordinary Day. Oh, wait, it's not playing the thing. There we go. Now you guys can see what's playing. You sly dog, you caught me monologuing. Yeah, Finnifin will come in. If you were a composer and the super fucked up billionaires liked you, full ride. If you did anything else, you fight for scraps like a dog. I don't think I ever talked to you about the intricacies of the music school while you were there. I knew there was like obviously the whole like music building getting shifted over. But I knew there were like some funnies going on here and there. I'll see if I can find one of my action shots from Marching Band and post it. Oh, dude, hell yeah. There have been a number of little somethings that would happen with Mizzou School of Music, but such as any school of university. Well, specifically music schools, unless you're like... I feel like if you're not one of like the big, just dedicated to music universities, I feel like the universities don't care much for the music programs. That's just been my observation. But I could be wrong. Because I'm not engrossed into the schools of music as you are. Well, yeah, that's the arts across the board, but each school has its quirks. Yeah. School of Music at Jacksonville State was pretty damn solid, but some of the professors were struggling to keep up. Yeah, I mean, you can have a ton of people interested, but if there aren't people that are there to, like, keep it going... Because there are people that, like, stay in it, in the education side of it, just to keep it afloat. Just so that there's something that existed. I saw that happen with, like, my high school's wrestling program when my brother was in school. And then we got a better coach later who was like, no, I'm gonna make this my entire life, and then he did. So that was like, I kind of see what you mean, where it's like they're just trying to keep it existent and less on like trying to grow it, if that makes sense. But that's my interpretation of it. Tolkien, welcome in. Sorry, delayed reaction there. Tolkien, welcome in, getting your 4th cow-looking cam rubbed. Hope you're doing well. Go WPP to go. HOTTOGO. WP Bear Ticks hot to go. As I play Minecraft music. And there's our first Dragonair of the day. Okay, maybe Dragonair likes that Sabrina Carpenter or Chapel Roan. Oh my god. I put Chapel Roan and Sabrina Carpenter in the same category, even though they're the exact opposite. Like NU has a school of music, but other large programs could be a college of music, which is different. Yes, exactly. You're right. I need to go find a song of the day. Okay, I think that's going to do it for our Minecraft music. Thank you guys for showing me this. We're going to go back to... We're going to go back to our fishing playlist. Am I hunting for any specific shiny or any shiny? I am looking for any shiny. At this point, any shiny for Safari Week. So Safari Week is a week that is dedicated to just hunting for Pokemon in the Safari Zone. And it's probably one of the most popular, like, shiny hunting events that goes on, especially in the Twitch world, in the streaming world. I was lucky enough to find 2 shinies last year doing this exact same hunt. I found a Sea King and a Goldeen and caught both. I did my Safari Week a little early this year because it just didn't align with when I wanted to do the, what's it called? The Murph League tournament. And then they ended up scheduling it afterwards anyways, so I just decided to hop in for the remainder of it. So this is going to go until Monday of next week. So Monday the 27th will be our last stream of this, but we're going to be streaming as much as I can. I'm out of town Friday and Saturday, so I will not have time to stream those days, but probably not Sunday either. But then I'll be back Monday, and then we'll hopefully wrap this up. Good luck on the hunt. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, if I had to pick one, I think I would obviously pick the 1% Dragonair. But that's just kind of a pipe dream. That's just, if I do this long enough, I'm eventually gonna maybe find it. And I could do this for my entire life and probably never find it. You know what I mean? Like, it's that kind of hunt. But the big appeal of the shiny Dragonair is that nobody has ever recorded an encounter of this live on stream. And nobody has ever caught it. Like, nobody has ever caught it. It's like a 1 in a million odds to catch it. To see it and then catch it. And if you do the repel trick, it goes like a little bit below a million. But that's the appeal, is that it's the thing that nobody's caught, been recorded catching. You know what I mean? Like this bad boy here. Got another Dragonair. That's our second Dragonair today. So we've seen 2 in 151 encounters today. I'm going to give it a bait, and we're going to send it on its way. Oh, he's hanging around.
Cut your pick out and put it in my locket, whoa, whoa, whoa. So I could kiss you whenever I wanted, Hyperventilating when we be procreating. Where'd you learn to do that thing? Ooh, how you hold the bat when you swing. Yeah, yeah? Name that tune. I have a bonus verse if you want a hint.
Yeah, yeah? the parenthetical inserts are amazing on this one. Cut your pick out and put it in my locket so I could kiss you whenever I wanted. Hyperventilating when we be procreating. Hyperventilating when could be procreating it. No. Where'd you learn to do that thing? How you hold the bat when you swing. Name that tune. I don't have the pacing quite down on this one. I'll take the bonus verse. Where'd you learn to do that thing? Whoa. How you hold the bat when you swing. Yeah, yeah. Gotta wait out the cooldown, I guess. If anybody has any guesses on this without looking it up. If only the cooldown was gone. Yeah, that's tough. Guess I just have to wait then. Or you could just, you know, type it out. But yeah, if anybody has any guesses, name the tune. It will need to be on TTS, I assure you. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I'll take your word for it. Chopin 15, go live and then immediately log off, please. Honk 3 times if you're driving. We got another palindrome encounter coming up. 9669. Nice. Longest 4 minutes ever, and chat doesn't have timestamps. That's true. I don't have timestamps built in. Had to step away for a few. Have I missed any beeps? You have missed no beeps, Chosen. You would be remiss. Is that how that word works? You'd be remiss to not have missed the beeps. There we go. Guess the lyrics above. Dang, some long rolls on the beeps today. Must be. I don't know, man. They're random. Guess we won't know until later. Cut your pick out and put it in my locket. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So I could kiss you whenever I wanted. Hyperventilating when we be procreating. Where'd you learn to do that thing? Ooh, whoa. How you hold the bat when you swing. Yeah, yeah. Name that tune. I have a bonus verse if you want to hint. Gotta be those friends in Paris. Oh, dude. I love my friends in Paris.
Bonus verse. Yeah.
Oh.
Ah.
It didn't even do it! Okay. Wait, now I have to think about... Oh, we have ads starting in a minute, too. This is Japanese? Like, didn't even try. Skipped the whole thing. Yeah. Ah. Okay, it's Japanese, so it's J-pop, if anything. It just depends on the era. Is it? What do you mean? It's Japanese. That's Japanese katakana. It's not K-pop. Cut your pick out and put it in my locket. To have a whole verse that is dedicated to English and then to have one that's just in Japanese, I don't think I know a song like that. I think I'm gonna go ahead and give up on this one. Chopin, what is the song? Because I just simply don't know a song that's built like that. If I drop the link in the music chat on the DC, will you play it? Probably not, because it's copyrighted. And I can't play copyrighted stuff. I mean, you can. I can, but if I get a shiny during it, then the audio is going to be cut out of the shiny clip. They just don't want you to. The only ones that I do play are the ones that are like video game music and like YouTube that nobody's going to go out of their way to try to copyright claim. Like this music. They don't try to copyright claim Twilight Princess for the Nintendo Wii. Where's the shiny unluck button? I'll do that before. I'll shiny yuckin' kill you in Minecraft. I really should check to see if I've got copyright strikes anywhere on the songs I've been using, but because they're all from YouTube, I should be fine. I do need to learn how to mirror, like, songs so that they don't appear in the VOD. Because that's what gets striked. It's the VOD that gets the strike. Okay. We are back from ads, folks. Let's go ahead and continue. Chopin, what is the name of the song? I am curious. ABC by Polyphia featuring Sophia Black. I would have never gotten that. I don't know either of those people. I'll have to go listen to it. Yuck. Where's my shiny unluck? I'll shiny yuck you up. In Minecraft! In Minecraft! I know, that the clip says something else. In Minecraft! Gonna download that clip for safekeeping. Sounds good. If I mysteriously die in Minecraft, then you know where to look, chat. I don't know how I'd be able to kill you in Minecraft, unfortunately. Because that would involve me getting Minecraft. I just spent 30 minutes trying to find the recording of my JR recital. Junior recital, so I got to message the guy who recorded it and see if I can get a copy of it. Hey man, yeah, better now than later to find it. Lock that shit down. Beartick, I need to organize your block game arc. Okay, here's the thing. Pokopia was probably the closest, best option for me to get started in block games. I am no longer playing that game. I think that speaks to just like how I do with block games, and they made it as blocky and Pokemon-y as possible for me. And I ran out of steam on it. I think, I'll say, I think I'll come back to Pokopia at some point. And then do the builds and all the fun stuff. Because I did a really good job of just, like, organizing and, like, getting a lot of stuff for it. So that if I ever want to come back to it, I can, you know, get back into it. Also, we have a Dragonair here. This is our third Dragonair today. We're going to give it some bait, send it on its way. So that more of them come back. That was the lowest possible level Dragonair. That was level 25. Which is below the level that Dratini evolves into Dragonair. It's crazy how loud Hooch is when I didn't hear anyone ask him! I'm going to be your Oracle like when we played Outer Wilds. Wait, wasn't it the opposite? Wasn't I in the background over your shoulder when you were playing Outer Wilds? Yes, that's what oh, got it. It would be the reverse. I see. I don't know, man. I don't think, like, I think Pokopia is probably the only block game I could see myself getting into. The guy in the chair. For real, for real. I missed the guy in the chair days. We need an Outer Wilds DLC 2, man. That... dude. I would love to get that back. I felt so in the know. Oh, the Pokopia streams? Yeah. I need another game of that quality. Yeah, dude, we need that studio to come out with another game. I don't even need it to be, like, Outer Wilds universe. Just give me another game that evokes what I got out of Outer Wilds. And I think that was Annapurna Interactive, which I think, did that one, or they were heavily involved with it. And they went on to do Stray, and I really liked Stray. Been thinking about Detroit Become Human because it's about making decisions, and that could be fun. Have you ever done the Telltale games? They did the Telltale Walking Deads, and then they had like this one where the big bad wolf was a detective or something. Stray replay could go hard. Telltale? Yeah, have you heard of it? Telltale games? Look up Telltale Walking Dead. And then there's one where it's like Telltale Big Bad Wolf or something. I don't remember. Or the Wolf Within, Wolf Among Us. The Wolf Among Us, yeah. Among Us? Check out those games and see if you like the art style. It's like a comic book style, but it's done in a like 3D animated sense. I'd be very interested to see what you think about the Walking Dead one. Were you ever into the Walking Dead, Chopin? The Telltale games are great. Yeah. I remember watching so many YouTube... I think I remember watching PewDiePie play those. That's how long they've been out. Not even a little, but I have no aversion to The Walking Dead. Didn't finish Wolf Among Us, but did a lot of the Walking Dead ones. Chopin, if you're looking for a game to play, I would see what the Walking Dead ones are priced at. Because they're available somewhere. The stories be good. It's a very good story. I think you would actually really enjoy it, Chopin. Because they've come out with so many of them, too. That or, like, wait for a discount on them, maybe. Because probably an autumn Steam sale. If they're not discounted right now. They're releasing a remaster later this year of the original Wolf Among Us game, so I wishlisted it, and it will cross my fingers. And will cross my fingers. Hell yeah, that'd be fun. Have you ever played the Life is Strange games? Can't recommend those enough if you haven't. I remember watching Life is Strange played. I did not play it myself. I remember, like, watching it and being like, this is fun. I don't think it was quite for me. But I remember watching it and being like, sure. Story had me in shambles. I think no, I'm thinking of the... What's the one where it was, formerly Ellen Page, was, they just based the whole game around her, and, like, Willem Dafoe were both, like, in the game as like, actors, basically. It was, like, a PlayStation exclusive. I remember downloading it when I was young and not understanding why someone would play a game where you got bullied at school and stopped playing. That's valid. That's valid. There are like 5 of them, so they have to be good. I remember, like, it seemed fine. It just didn't seem like it was for me. It was not a story that I wanted to continue digesting. Beyond Two Souls? No, it was called something else. I get it mixed up with the Joel and Ellie game. I can't remember the name of it now. Whatever the Joel and Ellie game is called. The one with the fungus people. The Last of Us. I watched a playthrough of Heavy Rain recently, and I wish I had now because it looks so fun. But the end is given away. Damn, it's tough. Yeah, okay, so this was a game that came out on the PlayStation that was after The Last of Us, when that, like, first came out. And it was, formerly Ellen Page and Willem Dafoe were, like, both characters. Like, they were playing characters in the game. I don't think it was called Beyond Two Souls. It was called something else. But it was, like, a PlayStation exclusive game. Maybe it was Beyond Two Souls. Now I'm curious. Oh, was it this one? No, this was not the game. This was called something... No, the game I'm thinking of is different. Wait, was it actually? Why did I think this game was called something different? I just don't remember that. Yeah, no, that's the game. It's just... I definitely thought it was called something else. Which I wasn't getting to a shiny roll in. No, you're right. I was wrong. I don't know why I thought it was called something else in that. I remember watching somebody play that. And I really enjoyed it. And I was kind of like, oh, video games are just going to be like casting actors now instead of just voice actors. Blitz, welcome in. Getting your 7th Calican camera up. Yeah, I don't know why that one... Why I couldn't think of the name of that one. Or why that game title didn't sound like it made sense to me. See, I want them to hire actors sometimes, but they also need to hire good VAs for roles. Yeah, for sure. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, that was... Chosen's beeps. 4,340 seconds on those beeps. Congrats. We are still waiting for Stax's beeps. Rack mine up now? When did you redeem them? Oh, you did them an hour ago. Never mind. Sorry, there were a lot of cows coming through. I missed them. Alright, Chopin, your beeps are on the way. Okay. Hooch got some beeps. Chosen got some more beeps. We've got 2 beeps in waiting. And we still are waiting on Stax's beeps, and we just put in Chopin's that he redeemed an hour ago. We will try to get to everybody's beeps today. This is also, like, a shorter stream than usual, so that will contribute as well.
Hooch, when's your next stream? Are you doing Plat Kaizo anytime soon?
Oh boy, smooching time!
Oh boy, smooching time! Pucker up, it's St. Jimmy. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. You'll get notifications for the next time that I go live, and I hope you're enjoying your day and enjoying the stream. Jimmy, are you a shiny hunter yourself? If so, what are you hunting right now?
Who do you think would win in a fight? 1 million bears or 1 million ticks? And also, why haven't you caught the shiny yet? And also, what's wrong with Chopin? He looks sick. And also, what happened to Wishop Wednesday? And also, what fish would you be if you knew how to swim? And also... Alright,
let me attempt to answer all these. 1 million bears or 1 million ticks.
the bears have no means to defeat the ticks. So it's not that the bears would win. It's just a debate of, like, can the ticks latch on? It's just a matter of when, you know? Bears don't know what ticks are. You know what I mean? So, like, do the bears know that the ticks exist? Because if the bears know that the ticks exist, then they'd have to see the ticks and then be like, ah, and then just, like, you know, poke, kill. However, if the bears are not aware of their existence, then the ticks simply will just win after enough time. You know what I mean? Pucker Up is devious. Chopin is sick. Sick of your shit. Oh my god. Nuzlocke and PMD Saturday. We're in a heat wave right now, so no Kaizo till next week. Damn. Imagine getting heat wave as a learned move in your run, on one of your runs. That'd be crazy. Also, why haven't you caught the shiny yet? Because it hasn't appeared, man. It hasn't appeared yet. Here, it'll appear right here. Nope, I lied. And also, what's wrong with Chopin? He looks sick. Also, what happened to Wii Shop Wednesday? And also, what fish would you be if you knew how to swim? And also, okay. Wii Shop Wednesday. I think there's a way to bring it back. In association with, like, Kaizo or like the format that we're playing. I feel like there's a way to, like, gamify the music that where, like, I can't switch off of the playlist until I get out of the lab. Where, like, the Wii Shop channel music plays as long as I'm in the lab. So then the game then becomes trying to get out of the lab so that I stop playing the Wii Shop channel music. Yeah, I feel like that's the best way to do it. And then we would just have to guarantee that Kaizos happen on Wednesday. And then Cool Guy Mal, welcome in. Also, what fish would you be if you knew how to swim? And also, okay, if I knew how to swim... Okay, first off, if I were a fish and I didn't know how to swim, I wouldn't be a good fish. What else? But if I were a fish and knew how to swim... I'd be a swordfish. A marlin or a swordfish? Because they move really fast, and I would want to be able to move very fast. Wow, that's a great emote. Who recommended that you go through with that? Because they're just so fast. They're like one of the fastest fishes. I think not being able to... Getting around in water quickly is like one of the hardest things to do. That's why Michael Phelps is so good at it. And like that's why Michael Phelps is the GOAT, is because he's able to, you know, move around water very quickly. So imagine being the fish that moves around the water the fastest. That's kind of a big deal. Cool Guy Mal getting their 7th cow-looking camera up. Being ornery? What does ornery mean? I've heard that word many times, and I keep forgetting what it means. Insane Michael Phelps drop. You're on one today, Mr. Streamer. What can I say? As Mr. Streamer, you have to know these things. There is our fourth Dragonair today. 4th Dragonair in 303 encounters. Doing pretty well for ourselves. Being mischievous. Gotcha. Okay. I'm very mischievous. A wild Skiddo. It skids, and it's a kiddo. It's a goat. Lamb? What's a baby goat called? A kid? Oh, it's a kid. It's a baby goat Pokemon. Monograss. I can't believe no one wanted the Skiddo. It just wasn't an event Pokemon, and I'm pretty sure I already have one. Chosen, you didn't want the Skiddo either. That's crazy. How could you? It's a kid. It's a kiddo and he skids. Oh, accidentally fed the fish. Ooh, I forgot about my midstream snack. What's your least favorite Pokemon? Mine's is Perugly. See, I think somebody asked me this during Murph League. I don't think I have a least favorite Pokemon. And, like, sure, I have, like, a nemesis that I use for Murph Mom, but, like, I like Matang as a Pokemon. So, it's not that I, like, dislike those Pokemon. It's just I have bad experiences going up against them. Least favorite Pokemon? I think it's not that I have, like, one that I don't like. It's that it's just Pokemon that I don't think of, you know what I mean? Now I'm critically thinking of, like, what Pokemon I don't like. I don't know. I'm trying to think of, like, during playthroughs, what's the most annoying Pokemon to run into? Also, thank you for the 7-stream streak, cool guy Mel. Much appreciated. Appreciate the continued support. It would be like, I feel like it's like an Intimidate Pokemon that I, like, run into a lot. That or, like, a sturdy Pokemon that I'm trying to, like, feint for XP, and then it, like, lives because of the sturdy. I don't think it would ever be Rattata. Because Rattata's cool because of the Youngster Joey challenge.
Big fan of that. Yeah, man, I don't think I hate any Pokemon. I think I'd have to look at like a full Pokedex and be like, oh, yeah, that one I don't care much for. But there's none that like come to mind. Dang, that's crazy. I always thought that everyone just had at least one Pokemon that they despise. Oh, people definitely do. I just think I'm one of the people that don't. Like, I don't know. I've found value in every single Pokemon that's been made. Unless they made, like, a mosquito Pokemon. If they made a mosquito Pokemon, I'd probably hate that one. Maybe I'm missing one. Is there a mosquito Pokemon? Cutiefly is like the closest thing to it, but it's not really a mosquito, is it? Is Buzzwole? Yeah, it's just Buzzwole. But Buzzwole's cool, dude. Why did they have to make the mosquito Pokemon cool? Yeah. Yeah, I don't hate any Pokemon. Garbodor's got its merits. There are some Pokemon that I just see as like bland, but not anything against them. They were just Gen 1 Pokemon, you know? Like Seal and Dugong, they're just seals, you know? And that's nothing against them. That's just what Pokemon was in Gen 1. It's funny because Dugong's actually like a decent Pokemon to use for Kaizo. Water Ice typing, that's two really good stabs. BST's like in a pretty decent spot.
A wild Clodsire has appeared. Alright. Okay. Pokecatch. It's poison ground type, so Geo Ball or Cypher Ball. I will be using a repeat ball because I know I've caught these before. I'm out of repeat balls finally! Wow. I've been using repeat balls for so long. Buzzwole is the coolest bug type in Ultra Beast to me. Coolest bug type. I think Vikavolt is my favorite bug. Just because, I don't know, Bug Electric's a really cool typing. It's a very cool design. I was very happy with the design when it first came out. My favorite Ultra Beast, I think it's still Naganadel. Naganadel? However you pronounce it. Hard to argue with that one. I really like that design. I like Blacephalon too. Blacephalon's a really good one. Stack Attack is really good. The Ultra Beasts are very cool. I'm a big fan of them. Kartana? Like, Kartana's great. But my favorite bug type is actually Vikavolt too. Yeah, man, Vigavolt's cool Pokemon. I'm trying to think of all the, like, I even like Scizor too. Scizor is probably one of my favorite bugs as well. I think if you went down the list of all the bug types, you would realize that there are a lot of really cool bug types. I've got to do another favorite Pokemon list. I did one like 10 years ago. Or no, not 10 years ago, like 5 years ago. 5 or 6 years ago, I did a favorite Pokemon list. And you just like keep going down the list until you've got like 10 or 15 favorites. And I think I'm due for a new one. And I have to make sure that I don't look at that one. Because I don't want to have any reference for what I put. Like, Beartick was number 1. I know that. It was between, like, Beartick, Stantler, and Venusaur. Last I remember. Dum, da, dum, 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 da, dum, dum, dum. Dum, da, dum, da, 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 dum. Ba, dum, bum, bum. Bum, ba, dum, bum, 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Ding 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 ding. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. I think Orbeetle was pretty cool. Yeah, Orbeetle's fun. They really tapped into the, like, UFO-esque thing with its Gmax. Where, like, you don't really get that from its base form. But then the Gmax exists and you're like, oh, it's a UFO, of course. It's an alien theme. It's fun. I think it was also the first bug psychic type line, and then they introduced Rapska later, but yeah, first bug psychic type. Who is everyone's favorite starter line? Ooh. Dragonair number 5. It's been located. Let's give it a bait. Send it on its way. 99. So 417 seen, and we've seen now 5 Dragonairs. Lovely. Alright, favorite starter line. Let me go down the line here. Oh, it's Mudkip, Marshtomp, Swampert. That's my default. Gen 4, Gen 5, no. Gen 6, no. Gen 7. Gen 7, I would probably go the Primarina line after that. Gen 8, no. Gen 9. I do like the Skeledirge line. Top 3. Mudkip line. Poplio line. And then, Fuecoco line. Those are my top 3. My favorite Pokemon is Blastoise, so obviously it's the Blastoise line. Can't miss with Gen 1. Everything in Gen 1 was good. Every starter was good. Every starter in Gen 3 is good. Every starter in Gen 2 is good. Shit, every starter in Gen 4 is good. Like, conceptually, they're all good. Gen 5 is when I think we start to find a little bit of a drop-off. Not saying that they're bad. I'm just saying that Samurott was a little weak. Oshawott, Duwott, fantastic. They're held back by Samurott. Hisui and Samurott, now we're talking. But, like, we're going off base forms here. Hisui and Samurott improved that line so much. Gen 6 is good. Greninja, Delphox, Chestnut. Oddly enough, I think Chestnut's probably the weakest of the 3. But Greninja's obviously like very popular for many reasons. Gen 7. For me, it's Trico line, Rowlet, and then Sprigatito, Froakie. Hard to split that one. I thought the Sprigatito line was fine. I liked the first 2, and then it kind of had the Samurott problem, where I didn't really like Meowscarada. Just a little downhill for Gen 5, yeah. I like Gen 7. What were all the lines? Primarine, Incineroar. Yeah, Rowlet's... Gen 7's really good. Gen 7's very strong. Gen 8. Gen 8, everybody had, like... They all stood on 2 feet. Which I'm like, is fine. But Inteleon was a little too human for me. Cinderace, a little too human for me. And then Gen 9, Skeledirge was great. Quaquaval is great. Meowscarada, a little weak. I like Florigato more than I like Meowscarada. If I had to say my top 3, it would be Blastoise, Greninja, and Torterra. Amphibious Pokemon. Big amphibious fan, are we? That's fun. Yeah, all good choices. Torterra was my first choice in Gen 4. Greninja was my first choice in Kalos. My first ever starter was Charizard, or Charmander. But that is not my pick for Gen 1. I'm a Bulbasaur fan through and through, but as a kid I was like, well, yeah, obviously Charmander. Forgot about my boy Turt. Yeah, I did not care for Sword and Shield starters either. I would argue I disliked them more than Gen 5. Yeah, they were just a tad unpopular for my liking. You could say that they might be the weakest. Gen 5 is very close, but Gen 5 is held up by Oshawott and Dewott. I like Superior. Superior was my starter for Black and White. It was just really hard to play with throughout the run. Like, it's a good mixed attacker, you can run a lot of attacks. It just doesn't learn a lot of moves outside of grass and, like, normal moves. So it was really hard to operate through that playthrough. Where I just had it in the party, and it wasn't really doing anything for my team. I think there were just better grass types to have in that region anyways. Well, that was also the other thing. You didn't really need a grass type for that region. What starter you choose for Gen 10? I'm choosing... I think it chose Oshawott first. I still haven't played a run through with Oshawott. I'm due for a run with Oshawott. For Gen 10, I'm probably going to go with the dog. The fire dog. Just because he looks like JoJo. I am interested to see what Gekwa turns into, but another amphibious Pokemon on brand, cool guy. Y'all are both going Gekwa. Interesting. What was the bird called? The grass bird? It looks like an angry bird. But yeah, I'm going with the paw. What do they call it? What was the fire one called? Good luck on the hunt, by the way. Hope you catch when it shines. Thank you for it, ZH. Sorry, I haven't been paying attention to the YouTube side very much. Brout. That's right. Pombon. Yes. I'm going with Pombon. Yeah, because he looks like JoJo enough that, like, I'm just going to name it JoJo, and I will be happy. I think Pombon is going to turn into, like, a swashbuckler, and its fur is going to turn into, like, an orange beard. That's my prediction for it. I think it's going to be, like, a Fire Dark or Fire Fighting type. Or it could just be Mono Fire. I don't really care. I saw the supposed leaks of the secondary typings for the starters. Interesting. Yeah, I will continue to theorize what they are. I usually check leaks once we get closer to the game release and, like, once we have more info, but we'll see. Just please don't stand on all twos like every single fire type starter. Well, Skeleturge was on all fours, so Skeleturge was a good mix-up. I wouldn't be mad if Pombon stood up. I think Gekwa is going to look very similar to Salazzle. where we could be looking at like a water poison or like a water psychic type starter. Brout could be anything. It honestly looks like the pre-evolved form of Surfetched. I have no idea what that thing could become. I like that it's very simple, though. Oh, I'm in ads right now. I'm gonna let these encounters stay. I'm gonna keep these here. Oh! Whose beeps? Oh my. Oh my. Whose beeps are those? These were Chopin's beeps. Chopin, we've located your beeps. That was 2,495 seconds on those beeps. Chopin, we've located your beeps. Let's go ahead and get Hooch's beeps in now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, Hooch, your beeps are on the way. Chat, I'm gonna let the next 90 seconds of ads run. I'm gonna go get a replacement drink, beverage, and then we will be back to continue. We have a visitor. Doggy hi. Doggy hi. Alright, sit. Stay. 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 Right there. Here you go. Okay, so thank y'all for waiting. Headphones with a hat. One of the toughest things. Okay. Fine with the song playing. And folks, we have a new Celsius today. It is Celsius Pink Lemonade Fizz Free. They had a 3 for $7 deal and they only had 2 peach vibes left, so I had to go get a third one. And I had a coworker recommend this one. Yeah, I like it. I enjoy the fizz aspect of the Celsiuses, but this one's fine. Okay. Back to the hunt. Wait a minute. Okay. Double Sea King'd up on a Tuesday afternoon? Crazy. Oh my gosh. Who could that be? We're gonna let those set. Okay. Whose beeps? Whose beeps? Those were Stax' beeps from way in the beginning of stream. Stax, that was 7,477 seconds on those beeps. Meaning, we're now on to Chosen's beeps. We will officially be caught up on beeps after this. Chosen, your beeps are on the way. Can you only fish because it doesn't use up your steps? No, I mean, you could still, like, go in the Safari Zone normally. It's just you do have a step limit. But you can't use any, like, repel tricks to, like, get specific Pokemon at higher odds when you're fishing, so there's pros and cons to each. But if I wanted to, I could do the Safari Zone normally and just use up all my steps. There are actually ways around it where you do Sweet Scent. Where you just go into your party and use a Sweet Scent Pokemon, and then you trigger encounters that way instead. So there's ways around the step issue in the Safari Zone. But I'm specifically fishing because I want to find the Dragonair. Which is the only wild Dragonair you can find in this game. What if you get the coveted Dragonair with the Dragon Fang? Here's the thing, Chosen. I have done that. I actually got it very quickly. I think I've got a clip of it somewhere. Not a shiny one, no. Getting a shiny one just by itself is like... It's never been done, you know? Catching a shiny Dragonair in the Safari Zone, it's never been recorded on stream being done. What do you mean? What, for real? Yeah, no one's ever caught this one. There have been people that have seen it, but it's got a very low catch rate. I forgot what VOD I watched about someone saying the odds of both. Yeah, it's 5% to get the... It's a 1% to encounter it, and then it's a 5% for it to have the Dragon Fang. So, super low odds. But to catch a... To find a shiny and catch it is like... 1.1 million... 1 in 1.1 million, basically. It's not multi-millions, but it's... Oh, if it was shiny and it had a Dragon Fang, yeah, that would be insane. Multi-millions for sure on that. Coming up on 10,000. We're getting an angel number here next, though. Angel number is a Sea King, not shiny. Alright, number 10,000 is a Goldeen, not shiny. And a Sea King is 10,001. It's 50-50 on bait throw, yeah, whether it runs away or not. It has a 40% chance to run away on the bait throw. And then if it stays, it's a 5% chance, which is why that it can run away after that. So that's why you throw 3 baits, and then you throw 3 baits, and then you throw 3 balls, and then you throw 3 baits until you run out of those, and then you like plan around it. So you want to be the first person or streamer to catch this shiny Dragonair. I'd be happy just to see it. Like, that would be good enough for me. However, yeah, it would be very cool to be the first person to catch it. It's like 40% or 45% chosen, so it's basically a 50-50. Professor Rex does a really good video on it. Just search Professor Rex Safari Zone, and he's got a video on those. Seeing it would be massive. Seeing it would be probably the pinnacle moment of my stream. That would surpass the final unknown. Carb Kaiser, welcome in. Getting your 12th cow-looking camera ups. Rolling a 3327 on your shiny roll. Okay, I'm gonna slightly move that over. Okay. I gave all my points to Swan. I'll hydrate in a bit. Take your time, Carb Kaiser. I'll hydrate in spirit. Actually, that was 10,007. Oh, no, wait. Not that. 10,008. 10,007. There we go. I got a pasta pass, which is hype. Oh, you did get it? Did you have to do any, like, tomfoolery to get it? Because I just tried to get it the day of by just raw clicking, and that was not good enough. I got 100... I was in the top 100,000 for it, but I was not close enough to get top 10,000. No, I'm built it. Well, that's... I would expect nothing less of the Carb Kaiser. Well, congrats on getting that, though. Clicked right at 1 and was 9,000. Wow. See, I went to click, and then it, like, I hit it, and then the button blacked out, and then it went back up, and then I hit it again, and it blacked out, and then I hit it again. And I think that was, I think that set me back every time I clicked. So I think that's where I messed up on mine, but I had to get on the road, so I was not able to wait to see if I got it. But I'm glad I didn't wait, because I didn't get it. I'm glad somebody in the Twin Cities got it. Chosen rolling a 15-13. Are the encounters just for this year's Safari Week? Yeah, this is just Phase 3. I did 6,255, so then plus 420, 6,645 last year. And got 2 shinies. Actually, no, it was, I'd have to look at the count again. I think that was the total amount. So 6,645 is how many I did last year. So yeah, we've done 10,000 this year, and we haven't found one yet. But I'm convinced we used up all of our shiny luck in the Murph League. We found 2 shinies during that, and then we found 1 shiny in Kaizo Ironmon. So we found 3 shinies outside of actual shiny hunting. Thank you for the shiny luck, cool guy. Much appreciated. Did I say that we've seen 5 or 6 Dragonairs today? I want to say it was 6. I feel like we've seen 6. Didn't you get a Dragon Fang last year? I did. I was very happy about that. I've just been giving the Dragonairs one bait and then letting them go, and that's been my way of encouraging them to come back more often. It's always been strange to me how in Pokemon they'll never let you leave without a Pokemon, but then you come to the Safari Zone and they take your Pokemon. They don't take your Pokemon in the Safari Zone. You're just not supposed to throw Pokemon out. Like, you're only meant to catch it. So you're not able to, like, battle the Pokemon. So, like, if I look at my party, like, all my Pokemon are still here. They just take all of your normal balls from you. They say you're only allowed to use the Safari balls. And then the idea is that you're not allowed to, like... It's just catching, it's no battling. Thank you for the shiny luck, Chosen. We're accruing more shiny luck in hopes that we can finally find this thing. We got a Mime Junior. Do I have one of these? I do. Okay. Fairy, Psychic. It's still a pretty light Pokemon. I'll go Featherball. Nice catch, cool guy. Here's another Dragonair. It's our 7th Dragonair today. Give it a bait, send it on its way. Stacks rolling a 74.52. Skip this one. $10,100 coming up, and then our next palindrome at 10,101 will be up after that. Alright, so here's 10,100. It's a Golding, it's not shiny. And here's our palindrome encounter. Another Golding, not shiny.
Oh, accidental rock. Dennis rolling a 40-33. Very close. Anything within 100 is quite a rush, isn't it? Plenty of Dratini coming through. Alright, we're at 630 for the stream. $1,000 seems pretty unlikely to do within 4 hours, unfortunately, but you'll probably have to hunt during ad breaks going forward, but
Double Dratini on a Tuesday.
I don't know if anyone can hear me, but I've been trapped in this cooler for a week. It reeks in here and this Chopin guy won't stop talking about some Lego game. At least I imagine it's Legos? He keeps talking about blocks and how cool they are, and the big guy outside has been fishing for hours. Must have caught 10,000 fish by now, but he just lets them go. And I'm hungry. Please God, either release me or let me die. I can't die. I've tried so many times, but I just wake back up to the nightmare.
I think the game you're thinking of, Hooch, is Roblox. That's the block game. That's the one Chopin plays, right? Bro bitching because I ask him to play games and he doesn't play games. There's some beef that I missed here. This is fun. I'm getting the popcorn out. Gotta be Roblox. I feel like I've greatly offended Chopin by saying Roblox. Hey man, the cooler is not so stinky just because we haven't put any stinky fish in there yet, but once we put a stinky fish, it's gonna get worse. I don't play Roblox. I'm not a... Honestly, no, that's truth. That is what Roblox is. It is a hunting ground for predators. It is not good. And that's our 8th Dragonair max level. Level 35. Give it a bait, send it on its way. We'll throw a ball at it, why not? Worth a shot. If you play Roblox, you shouldn't. It's actually one of the most dangerous game spaces for children on the market. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. And I think the amount of people that aren't aware that it's that is insane. Just imagine if that caught. That would have been insane if I did. It's like, the bait actually increases the catch chances on it, even though it's not supposed to. Again, Professor X has a full video on, like, safari bait methods. So if you want to learn more about that, definitely go check that out. Just look up Professor Rex Safari. Yeah, it's like a 19% chance to catch after bait. But yeah, there's so many people who are like, yeah, my kids play Roblox, and I'm like, you shouldn't let your kids play Roblox. Very, very dangerous stuff. I really feel like Dewford and the surf theme switched during development. I love this track so much, it really feels like a water exploration. I see what you mean on it. I could see this being a surf theme. I think it also fits as, like, the beachside town for sure. But yeah, we've got the Lily Cove surf music on here as well. That one being a waltz makes it fit as, like, a surfing theme way more, personally, but... yeah, this definitely could be a surf music if it wanted to. "100% works with Dewford still, but I just love the calmness of the track. That's why it's on the fishing playlist. It's a banger." All right, 10,200 coming up, and then Palindrome 10,201. There's 10,200. $10,201 is a Dratini, and it's not shiny. $700 encounters today. Good work, team. What are the odds for back-to-back Dragonairs? Okay, so 1% chance, so 1 out of 100, and then to then have that again would be, what would it be? 1 in 100 times, so 100 times 100 is 10,000? No. 100 times 100? Yeah, that's 10,000. 1 in 10,000 odds. Early in this hunt, a few weeks ago, when I first started Safari Week this year, I had 2 Dragonairs appear on both screens at the same time, which is arguably harder to do because I don't usually get them to line up like this, like just now. Like, this is them lining up in sync. I'd have to get them in sync first, and then I would have to locate them simultaneously. So I did that. That's somewhere in the VOD. I can go find that. Rarer than the shiny, yeah. But still possible. Oh, and then there's the dive music. We forgot about the dive music, Hooch. This shit's always a banger. Dive music is literal peak, such a well-planned track. Absolutely. And then Emerald music cooked. The more I'm looking at it, I think we might be able to hit 10,500, so 1,000 on the day. We might be able to hit that before the 4-hour mark. Non-stop fishing for sure, but we can hit it. I think it takes me like 15-ish minutes to get 100 encounters. Could be wrong. But just gotta stay non-stop here. We are coming up on our last hour, though. Which means I'm going to tap into my final in-stream snack. The second cheese stick. At room temperature. Easy for tearing. I've killed like 3 Slim Jims at the office so far. I'm big on the turkey sticks. I always pick those up. Have them with lunch. We also got ads coming up in 1 minute. I'm gonna hunt throughout the ads, unfortunately, but... For those who are ad-free, we'll be hanging out. Ooh, a wild Wimpod. Bug water type? Dratini. In sync. Wimpod secured. Dream Weavers. Quick stretch. In sync.
Alright, 10,300. 10,301 is a Goldeen. 10,302 is a Goldeen. Not very shiny. Catch anything cool lately? Negative, Yera. We are 10,302 encounters into this phase, and we have not found anything in the Safari this year. Unfortunately. I'm hoping we can find something by the end of the week. But if we don't catch anything, we can just carry all that luck into our Registeel hunt, which will be starting up next week. Starting up again next week. I don't think we're going to hit 1,000. I think I'll be stopping at 10,400. Pokemon RNG, for real, for real. It just be like that. Welcome in, Yera. Good to see you. How did Plat Kaiser go the other night? Aerodactyl is still alive somehow? Hey man, that attack order. Attack order is a very strong move. Almost at the third gym? Hell yeah. So if that's Plat, that means you're going to Fantina next. I've heard Fantina's very difficult. She's like the Brawly of Plat. I remember her being hard in regular games because of that dang Miss Magius. Oh yeah, absolutely. Getting the Miss Magius at, like, such a low level, especially when, like, none of my shit was, like, fully evolved yet, it was a tougher fight. Really high Spadef was the thing that made it tough. I don't know if that's when gym members started using berries, but I do remember that thing had a citrus. Yeah, that makes sense that the aces had citrus berries. Or if it was the third gym, that's probably when they started holding them. Yeah, I remember Plat was big on those.
Hooch rolling a 2846 on his shiny roll. Oh, we got a wild Pichu. I didn't even notice this one. Oh, good catch. Timer roll. We still have time. 10 stream streak. Yeah, thank you for the continued support on the stream. And good luck on the Pichu as well. 10 streak, 10 shinies. Ooh, I would love that. I would love 10 shinies. 10 non-sandwich shinies. What was the last shiny you got? It was that shiny Medicham, the shiny Wynot that I got in the Safari Zone during Murphmon. Outside of, like, Murphmon and Ironmon shinies that I've found, the last one I got was shiny Regirock. Shiny Regirock. I got that one in... Oh, hang on. Where are you? I got shiny Regirock in 1,457 encounters. And then we're currently hunting Registeel right now. We're at 6,876. So, that is where we're at with the Regi hunt. But yeah, I got Regirock on like the 3rd stream of hunting it. And then I got Regice on the 1st stream of hunting it. So I got very lucky with those. And all of the luck dissipated out of Registeel and the Safari hunt. Can you get Rayquaza? Not in my game currently. I already got the Rayquaza out of that game. After I get Registeel, I'm actually going to be resetting that Emerald cartridge and starting fresh so that I can do some, what do you call it? The contests and, like, getting all the ribbons on some certain Ribbon Master candidates. So that's the plan. But yeah, I already caught the Rayquaza on that file. I think I was there for the shiny Wynot. Pretty cool find. I'm very happy I found it, and to even like walk out of the Safari Zone, pivoting into that, I was still very happy about it. I'm still really mad at myself for letting that thing die. It was just the worst scenario where I took 2 confusion hits and then I got double edge crit. And I didn't need to let it happen because I had 3 person berries. And I was like, no, I'm going to need the person berries, or as many as I can get throughout this run. I'm not going to waste it on a random battle. And then I didn't waste it on a random battle, and then I lost the random battle. So, it's on me. That would have been a really cool post-Safari run if we were able to get it going. It's always the crit. It's always the crit, but, like, the crit shouldn't have been the dilemma. There's another Dragonair. That's level 9. That's our 9th. Level 32 variant. 9th Dragonair. Set it on its way with a bait. Ninth Dragonair today. We saw 15 yesterday. We're going to push to 10,400, and I think that's where we're going to wrap. That's right around 4 p.m. when I'm planning to end. Yeah, crits and just, like, confusion, I think were my nemesis on the latest Murph League. But I'm really excited to learn Roguemon. So I'm going to be gearing up for that. Getting my first tourney points was kind of the, like, oh, I'm fiending for some more, you know? If I could make some, like, insane push to make top 12 by the end of the season after only doing half the season, that's what I'm aiming for. So I'm gonna once Safari Week's over, I'm gonna start learning Roguemon. And we got some beeps. Whose beeps were these? Not those. It was... Who was the last redeem? It was... Chosen? Who redeemed these? I think these are Chosen's beeps. Yeah, those are the last one redeemed, and that was the last one I input. Those are Chosen's beeps, which means we are still waiting on Hooch's beeps. I'm excited for the new update on Roguemon. Haven't tried it myself yet. What's the new update? What are the what could be updated? Or I guess what's relevant with it? I think it's including new moves now, plus some new mons. Ooh. Fun. Oh, probably the new megas, right? The new megas would make sense. And then that would add all of the really cool new abilities, too. Do you know if the Roguemon that is being done for the Murph League, do you know if that's classic or split? I think it's including moves now, plus the new mons. I'm not sure, TBH. I didn't even know there was a difference. I just started Roguemon on T2. Gotcha. T3. Yeah, T3 sounds right. Roguemons are on the odd numbers. I think I'm going to be testing Roguemon offline, and then I'll start streaming it when the tournament starts. And then after that, I gotta start prepping for Heart Gold, which I'm really excited to learn Heart Gold. A lot of new rules, but fun to play. Yeah, I'm like very new to roguelikes as well. My friends introduced me to Slay the Spire, but like the board game version of it. So, big fan of that. So I'm excited to see the Pokemon version of it. A lot of pick 3 rewards kind of options. Yeah, dude. I really enjoy that aspect of roguelikes. The chests, the curses, all that fun stuff. Ooh, that's the music that's signaling we're almost done, chat. Intro music queuing just around the right time. But yeah, let's make a quick push here to 10,400 and then we'll get y'all out of here. Heart Gold was super fun despite the whole other region to beat. I think that makes it very fun for the tournament aspect because it's not about, like, trying to win the whole thing. It's just, oh, there's more points for me to earn because this thing is so damn long. Like, there's 16 gyms that I have to beat, you know? So, I like that aspect of it. Where, like, you beat the Elite Four and you're not done after that. It's like bonus Elite Four. Wait, is it Roguemon and Heart Gold? No, Roguemon, I believe, is always in FireRed. So that's going to be happening in the fall, and then in November is when Heart Gold Murph League starts. But after Safari Week, I'm going to be sitting down and, like, figuring out how to, like, get everything set up, and then figuring out the quirks of Roguemon and, like, how it's different. I haven't done, what do you call it? Like, FireRed Kaizos in any form before, so this is going to be a new experience for me, too. Because I've literally just done Emerald. Emerald is the only Ironmon I've done. So it's going to be a lot of learning. Lots of little optimizations that you'll pick up on. Yeah. That, and then when getting to Heart Gold, it's going to be accounting for the special physical split. And just all the new moves. Like, the fact that Steel types now get access to Iron Head is a big deal. So. Dragons are still king, but still no fairies, but... The most confusing thing for me at first was how evolutions worked. Yeah, I was talking to Raffle about it, and he was saying, like, yeah, everything's an Evo run, and I'm like, wait, what? Which is, like, cool. I think that I'm very intrigued by evolution runs, and, like, trying to make do with that. So I'm excited to see how that's gonna work. At 30, all Pokemon are fully evolved, and 40 plus they can have legendaries. Ooh. Interesting. Yeah, Raffle sent me the link to, like, the Welcome to Roguemon that Crosswords made, so I'm gonna have to, like... I'm excited to kind of sit down and just watch that. It'll be a good time. You never really know what you can beat, what can beat the game. That's what I love about the format. Any sort of Ironmon randomizer format like this is just a blast. I'm so glad I found it. The first streamer that I found that was doing this was BMS Omega, who's really kind of, from what I've heard, like, made the format very popular with his streams. So, found that, started doing it myself, and I was like, this would be really good stream content, because I was just a shiny hunter on stream, and then I started doing this, and it's been a blast. Then I found Raffle. Raffle recommended this tournament to me, Murph League and everything, and the rest is history. Almost did it with an Oikalone twice. That's such a fun run. Is this our last one? Nope. Is it this one? There it is. 10,400 and no shinies, chat. Give it up for no shinies. Alright, folks. I gotta get offline. I gotta get ready for... I need to sign up for shifts for my work schedule this week. And they're gonna drop soon, so I gotta do that and get off of here. Let's go ahead and find somebody quickly to raid. And then we'll get y'all out of here. Let's see if we can find somebody else who's... Oh my god. Gremin? Gremin's doing Safari Week. Oh, we're going to Gremin Daily. That's a no-doubter. We're going to Gremin Daily. Everybody get your raids ready. GG's Big Dog. Catch you soon. Thank you, Hooch. Have a good rest of your night. Thank you, everybody who's tuned in. Chopin, Hooch, Chosen, Yera, Raffle, Stacks, Cool Guy Mel, Deoxys Dennis. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out today. Y'all are a blast. W stream. Indeed. We're going to go to Gremin Daily. Gremin Daily is taking part in Safari Week, doing some multi-system hunting. Classic, like, camcorder in front of in front of DS's and Game Boys. Exactly how I like to see my shiny hunting done. Around the same number to me. 10,981 on this phase. Let's go ahead and get that raid started. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in today. We are live tomorrow at, like, 4 p.m., I think. My schedule's in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, ! Discord below. Let me go ahead and just confirm what I put. Yes, 4 p.m. tomorrow. We are going to be back at it with Safari Week. Thanks, everybody. Go send some love over to Gremin Daily. I'll see y'all later. Peace.